A lot of congestion on pit road. Kevin Harvick in the 29, speeding on entry. The last time by, you see his teammates pushing. We got a crash.
Ooh, hard. Mark Martin hard in the wall. Robbie Gordon involved. Yeley involved.
Oh, man.
Mark Martin, right now, second in the championship standings.
He expected this last week, not this week.
Right. Thought this would be perhaps his night.
It looked like he was going to have a terrific finish tonight, but...
And I'll tell you what, that saved Jeff Burton. I mean, he may have went a lap down, but he could have went 2 laps down.
They got him off of pit road finally.
Pat Tryson's upset with J.J. Yeley, I guess. That's pretty slick to acknowledge the crowd.
Thanking the fans. Let's go back and take a look.
Well, it looks like Yeley decided to come down into pit lane and didn't let everybody behind him know. And I mean, took out 2 good race cars. And I mean, I don't know if he ran out of gas and decided that he needed to get down pit lane right then, but even if you're running out of gas, you gotta watch what's coming in your mirror. I mean, Mark went in the wall about the worst angle you can hit.
That was an unbelievably hard blow by that 6 car.
Your spotter's got to be helping you there too, doesn't he?
Yeah, your spotter's got to be helping, but look how fast Mark is going. All of a sudden, something happens with Yeley, and he decides he's going to go down a pit lane. You can't do that. You can't just decide I'm going to come down a pit lane when you got guys running behind you 170 miles per hour. You got to pay attention to what's around you.
Mark was 8th at Talladega, 3rd at Kansas City. But we'll have a very poor finish here tonight at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. Okay, let's follow the story. Brought out the caution. Dave Burns is with J.J. Yeley.
And J.J. Was making a run for pit road there. Was that a sudden decision, J.J., or had you guys been planning that?
No, it was planned coming down the back straightaway. The 6 jumped out there and almost got me in the fence, and just I got in front of it, I started waving off. Got into 3 there, checked up again, waved off again, and just got the middle. I pushed up about a half a car, wasn't exactly on the bottom, and Mark shot underneath me, and just as I saw him, he hit me in the left front, and it's a tough deal. Took out a bunch of good cars, and we had a pretty good race car right there. We just got real tight, but I waved off, and I just thought he was going to go on the outside of me.
Hey, guys, sounds like J.J. tried to do everything you're supposed to do.
Yeah, well, sometimes the problem with these cars, though, Dave, even though you're waving, that doesn't mean anything these days because there's so much in these cars. You can't see in the race car. I mean, you can try to stick your hand out the window. That's the best thing you can do, but it's hard to wave somebody off.
And being a nighttime race makes it even worse as far as visibility, Dave.
And, guys, I was going to ask you, Wally, I mean, hand out the window, what else can be done? Is there anything else that we need to do to make sure drivers can see other drivers who are going to make moves across the track like that?
White gloves. On a night race, like BP said, the best thing you can do is wear white gloves, and that helps the drivers to see. If you have a dark pair of gloves on, it's almost impossible to see.
Marty?
Well, Bill, Mark Martin has come from the Infield Care Center. First of all, was the 18 waving as far as you could see?
You can't see in those cars. I don't know. Thank Humpy and Bruton Smith and God for South Walls. I'm having fun. Championship is not really something that was meant to be for me ever. Probably isn't this year, and it's not going to get me down. I'm having a good time, having a blast. AAA car was pretty good tonight, and Yeley came from the middle of the racetrack. He let the 17 go. I hadn't seen it, but from my viewpoint, he let the 17 pass him on the inside, and I was coming too, and I didn't know he was going to pit. He was up on top. He was in the middle of the track.
Are you sure you want to be so pessimistic? I mean, there's a lot of guys having problems tonight, Mark.
I don't know. I haven't seen nothing. I'm having fun. Right?
That's a good attitude to have about it. Here's the replay, Mark. If you want to see it real quick, get the handshake from Jack Roush.
It's not far enough back. It needs to be from my windshield. You know, that doesn't capture it. He's already made his commitment to come down across the racetrack at that point. But, you know, it's just one of these things. Matt just passed him on the inside, and he was up in the middle of the racetrack. And usually when I pit, I get on the inside of the racetrack and then come off, you know. But that's one of those things that happens, you know. We had brand new tires. We were coming probably faster than they knew, or his spotter knew, or whatever. We were on brand new tires. We were rolling.
I'm glad you're still having fun, though.
I'm having fun.
All right, he's keeping a positive attitude about it, Bill, but obviously very disappointed.
Maybe blinkers would help.
No, because guys like you wouldn't use them.
Put the right blinker on.
His last ride for Roush at Charlotte.